Good morning, Southern California. This is your hometown station, KHTS. I'm your host, Fred Arnold, on the Santa Clarita Business and Real Estate Show. God, we got a feisty one this morning.
Yeah,
Bushman.
I'm ready.
Yep, she's ready to
Raise
roll.
my chair up a little bit.
Yep, absolutely. And Patty Handy. Patty Handy, would you introduce our friend, Eve Bushman?
Eve Bushman, thank you.
Your work is done.
Yeah, a wonderful friend. I met her through just the town, very active in the community. Got to know her just in events and working together. It's been awesome.
And wines.
You were a volunteer.
And wines. Oh, that's right. That's how we first met, way back in the day. I forgot that.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. I forget these things. So, tell us, you got from wine, spirits 101 to marketing consulting.
Right.
Tell us about that journey and that.
Yeah. Well, it's convoluted, so I'll do my elevator speech as much as possible. But I was writing about wine and spirits for The Signal. I was writing about wine and spirits still for Elite Magazine and The Beacon. And in that time, I was getting more and more, of course, my educations and certifications, things like that. But about 7 years ago, I got a phone call or a text message on Facebook from Roman Weiser, who is with
Facebook great.
Right? He's with the SCV Vintners and Growers Association. It was right after the earthquake in Haiti. He says, I feel bad. I'm like, well, I feel bad too, Roman. Send money to the Red Cross. No, I want to do something, he said. So I talked to he was my editor at the time, Michael Perlis, who morphed into my business partner as E. Bushman Consulting. Anyway, we got an event going together at All Corked Up. My sister, remember All Corked Up?
Yeah.
We did an event called Pouring to Haiti with the help of the SCV Vintners and Growers Association, Roman Weiser, the Schutz family. Everybody pitched in to help.
I remember that.
After that, we did Pour Into Sandy. And then after that, the Wish Education Foundation came along because Marley Lawfer, my good friend, roped me into doing events for them.
She ropes everybody
Yeah.
into doing something for somebody, right?
And in all of
We love Marley.
these events, each idea I wanted something different. I wanted an out of the box idea to get people's attention in Santa Clarita Valley. I have a lot of followers for the wine and spirits from my writing, and those people were coming to my events. It was a simple, thing to happen. So we did an event in the New Hall Library for the Wish Education Foundation.
That's right.
Right? And it was the first event.
Was that before Cocktails on the Roof, or was that kind
first.
of a prelude to that?
It was first.
That's when I met you.
By that time, I was helping, it felt like every nonprofit with every wine event in town with my marketing and stuff that I do at no charge, of course. And then we did the library. Then I dreamed up Cocktails on the Roof, the first event on the roof, the first cocktail event in Santa Clarita Valley. But at the same time, in these 7 years, some for-profit people wanted my help with their events. And I thought, well, gee, then I can charge money, right?
Right.
So I've done events out here for the original SCV Wine Fest. I did some stuff for Sierra Plona Wine Fest. That morphed into doing campaigns for some of your local businesses like New Hall Refinery and Pachella Winery and Southern Smoke. And then I also have clients that know me from these events that wanted out-of-the-box ideas for their businesses. Insurance agents, I have audiologists, dentists. They're looking for ideas that are just not the same old thing that everybody else is doing. So I like restaurants are my big. Restaurants, wineries, and bars are my big ones. But then the other kinds of businesses that are also looking for something a little bit different, with their marketing to make them stand out above the crowd.
No,
So
I'm passionate about reaching out to our clients in different new ways. What are some What are some ideas you can give, let's say, medium-sized business like ours? Tips on reaching out with their clients and or their sphere of influence to do something. Shoot some ideas to me.
Well, I have to look at each business individually. Michael Perlis, my business partner, and I like to look at a business and think about
Michael Perlman's a great guy.
Is Michael Perlis.
Yeah, Perlis. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
he is a great guy.
Yes.
He's really a good-hearted person, a good worker. He helps me with everything that I do. But what we
Smart
do is
guy,
we
too.
look at the business individually. There's not like a blanket thing I can give you. We'll look at, say, K-Hits and say, okay, so what are they doing in there? How are they bringing people in? How are they getting people to advertise with K-Hits? Making sure what they're doing right now looks good. And then we want to bring people into the good-looking business. If there's something wrong with the way your business looks, we're going to want to fix that first, because there's no point in bringing people into it if there's something wrong with it. But of course, K-Hits is perfect, so they don't have to worry about any of that stuff. They don't need someone like me. You've got a whole marketing team here. But another business, we will go in and look. We'll be that second set of eyes that looks around and says, okay, so what's wrong with this picture? Why are people not coming back? Patients, in a doctor's office.
What I love about
Clients in a restaurant.
what I've seen you do in the community is that you think very much outside the box.
Yeah, you've been
you're
to my
not-
influencer luncheons.
Influencer
Yeah, yeah.
luncheons. I mean, there's different things that
Well, I
you
didn't
do.
go to it. How come
Well,
I-
it depends on the group. You should go. I've done several campaigns for different restaurants. We did one at Oaks Grill, we did one at Salida, we did recently one at Sicily,
Sicily.
where we bring in a group of people that we consider influencers in a specific area. And these influencers are people that, dine out in restaurants that would want to come back, buy gift cards for their clients, things like that. We want feedback on the menu, and we got a real good group going, and they hopefully get on Yelp and say positive things about the business later. So that's a sample of an out-of-the-box idea, is doing these influencer luncheons
Yeah.
and dinners and stuff we made up. It was when Southern Smoke first opened.
Is that when you started it?
That first one I did was for him, I think. No, maybe Salida was the first one, but he was about to open the door. I'm like, so who's coming to your they do those soft openings?
Right.
Oh, anybody, my friends and family over. I'm okay, so that's what everybody does. Let's invite your friends and family. Well, if your friends and family aren't on Yelp and they aren't influencers, what's the point? They're just there for the free food. I get a little wound up about it. So,
Yeah, how do you really
It's
feel?
passionate. It's
All right.
passion.
So I know that there's an ideal client that Patty has. It's really important. Someone she can help. Someone she can educate.
Yeah.
Someone. What about yourself? Your firm. What's your ideal client or range of clients that you like to help?
I do think I work best, Michael and I work best with restaurants, bars, and wineries because we have those followers already. So if I do a campaign, help them with an event or create an event for them, we already have these built-in people that want to come to it. So for me, that's the simplest thing. And the challenge would be having a client that does have something wrong and getting them to see that something's wrong and working with them to fix it before we do an event.
I hear
or do any
a
kind of challenge.
reality show. Wouldn't that be great? You go in there, fix this. What do you got with it?
There is a guy doing that, okay? That John Taffer does
No,
that.
you need to do that.
Yeah, we
Out
can do
here?
that. Let's do it. Let's do
Yeah.
a rescue show.
I love it.
Okay.
Oh, I like it.
I'm on
in.
board. I'm on board.
in.
Carl.
I love it. Those that want to reach out to Eve, how can they? I know Facebook. You're big
Oh,
on
yeah.
that.
Eve Bushman, Bushman. You can reach me, Eve, at evebushmanconsulting.com, or you can go to evebushmanconsulting.com for our website, and you can learn more about what we do.
Thanks for all you do for
Thanks
the
for
Wish.
having me.
Wish Educational Foundation.
Wish Education Foundation.
Love that.
Yeah.
And love Amy. She's doing a great job.
Yeah,
with that.
Amy Danners does a
Love
lot of
Amy.
work.
Love
Works
Amy.
like a dog.
Yes.
Smart for us.
Patty,
Amy.
those who want to reach out to you.
Patty at AFF Loans. Patty with an I at AFFloans.com.
Thanks, ladies.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Fred.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Well, I hope you enjoy this edition of the Santa Clarita Business and Real Estate Show on your hometown station, KHTS.